Hey y'all, hey, what is going on? I am coming to you all with another video. Today we're going to talk about three practical reasons you should do a juice detox. Okay. I am Tia, your juice coach, and I help my customers and my clients find practical solutions on their wellness journey, namely juicing and juice detoxing. I particularly find juicing to be a very practical way to heal and a very practical way to accomplish wellness goals because I single handedly experienced the power of juicing and what it has done for my life. And so I decided it is my time to really give back to others and show them like you can reach your wellness goals by juicing and by doing juice detoxes. So I'm a strong advocate for it. But I also teach them how to take a holistic approach to their wellness journey. So that includes providing therapeutic resources. That includes providing medical resources along with juicing, fasting, and improvements in diet and nutrition. So, with that being said, before we get started, real quick, have you purchased or downloaded our 7-day do it yourself juice challenge? If not, what are you waiting on? Click the link in the description box or click the link below, and you will definitely see that this is like an amazing challenge for you to embark on. Okay. It's 7 days. You do it yourself. And the good thing about it is like this is an opportunity to maximize your health in this crazy economy. So for only $29, you can download a juice challenge that is going to teach you 14 different juice recipes. You will get a motivational video from me every day for 7 days as your juice coach, encouraging you and motivating you throughout the entire week. And not only that, you get a ton of other resources such as grocery lists of fruits and vegetables and other things that you can purchase for this journey that's going to make it all the more easier. You also get, resources on what juicer to purchase, what types of jars or containers you can store your juices in to keep the quality top notch. So, again, click the link below so that you can purchase our 7-day do it yourself juice challenge today, especially if you a do it yourself type of person. Like this economy is crazy. I understand, sometimes you can't necessarily afford or it's not in the budget convenience. So you want to do it yourself and you want to learn how to, be self-sufficient in these times. You want to minimize your expenses, but that does not mean that that has to come at the expense of your health. And so that's why I created this challenge. I created it for the person who is economical, who do want to continue on their wellness journey without having to break the bank, right? That makes a ton of sense. And this is also like an opportunity to jumpstart your new healthy habits. Okay. Like you don't have to wait until the new year to start this journey. You don't have to wait until some season or some other happenstance. You can start it right now. Like there is no excuse. So click the link in the description box. You'll get all of that information. If you have any questions, you can feel free to reach us through email. You can feel free to hit me up, here in the comment section. So like, comment, subscribe, and also share. All right. So let's get right into it. Okay. So now, these three reasons to do a juice detox, I kind of came up with, and I wanted it to be simple because I didn't want to overwhelm you with like all of these tons of reasons why you should do a juice detox. And I know that you can, easily Google it. However, I've been doing this for over 10 years, right? So, with trial and error, with research, with experience, I've become an expert at this. And so, for me, being able to keep it simple for the person who is just starting on this journey is super important. And so giving you three reasons and not 15 seemed like the perfect way to keep it from being overwhelming, keep it from being like, just too much information at one time. So I'm going to give you these three ways, and I'm telling you this because juicing single handedly changed my life, right? It's practical. It's simple. Yes, it requires some time, it requires some dedication, but you can also reap the benefits almost instantly. And so, for that reason, I will always be an advocate for juicing and juice detoxing. Okay. Now, when I first started this process, people would look at me crazy like, oh, like you don't eat, or, oh, why are you doing that? Right. People would look at me like, what the heck is you doing? Right. And understandably so, because when I started this, over 10 years ago, not a lot of people were really talking about juicing. Not a lot of people were talking about doing juice cleanses and juice detoxes. That just wasn't like the normal conversation over the dinner table at your family gathering or your family dinner. And so I almost felt like an outcast because people would literally be like, oh my God, you doing that again? Like I felt like a literal outcast. And so sometimes it got so overwhelming because I was doing this journey. I didn't know anybody else who was doing it. I had to like literally take drastic measures so that I could not only reach certain wellness goals, but I wanted to feel better. And so people didn't understand my viewpoint or my angle about why I was doing these juice detoxes and why I was fasting so much. And so it had got to the point where I had to I went from asking my aunt to just put me a plate of veggie sides on a plate for Sunday dinner, and I would just come and get that, right? All the way to, you know what? Don't worry about it. I have my mom just bring me a plate of sides home. And that was because, people would sit around the dinner table, eat, converse, just straight family time. And that was fun and it was enjoying. But when you're just starting out on your journey, sometimes it can be a distraction. And especially when people asking a ton of questions, they want to know why you doing this and why you doing that, and then just looking at them eating all of the things that you're so used to eating, you grew up on. It can be a distraction of some sorts if you're just starting out on your journey. So don't fret. Like that don't always last. Like eventually I came around to being able to be in company with people who did not live the same lifestyle that I did. And so that'll come in due time. So, push through. If this is something you want to do, my advice to you is to just do it. Like, don't let people stop you. Don't let people discourage you. Everybody's not going to see the vision, and ain't nobody living inside your body but you. So you have to take control of your own health and be the deciding factor on if you want to live. Right. And so, I had started to experience a lot of transformation from just doing these juice detoxes regularly. And I was like, oh my God, like this is amazing, right? I amazed myself, right? Because I'll do my backstory on another video, but for right now, basically put, I was on dialysis for several years. And so dialysis does a number on you. Okay. Like when I came off of dialysis, my skin was crazy, looking crazy. My body was like frail. It was, it has these physical, mental, emotional effects on you, and my body needed nourishment. Like dialysis will deplete you of a lot of your natural nutrients, on top of you already not really having a balanced hormonal system, because at the end of the day, you're already sick if you're on dialysis in the first place, right? And so, juicing helped me single-handedly to find my balance and find my zen. And I knew then like it was directly related. A lot of the things that we experience as far as illness and chronic illness, especially, is a direct result of our diets and what we put into our bodies and what we don't. So it became my mission to really just, put it out there, help people transition into a healthier lifestyle, coach them through these beginning stages, because it's hard. And when you don't have anybody, and I knew that firsthand, when you don't have somebody who is doing this with you, or you don't have anybody to be accountable to, you have to be that for yourself. And so I'm here as your juice coach, helping coach you through these beginning stages and even beyond that, right? Helping you get through these stages so that you put your health first, you get your mind right, you get your spirit right, so that you can complete this journey and you can meet those wellness goals and you can see an improvement in your overall health, and you change the trajectory of your legacy. Because when you start doing better, the people around you start doing better. And that's true legacy in my eyes. Yes, it's money as well, but for the most part, it's all about being able to create a mental and spiritual shift in the people around you, your family, your children, you know, your friends. So these three reasons why you should do a juice detox will kind of settle that for you and let you know, like, hey, I can do this. This is possible. And I see myself in these reasons. So this is good enough for me to get started. All right, so here we go. Number one, you sluggish and you don't have no energy, right? You want to boost your energy. You sleep at night, but you can't sleep through the night, right? You're waking up several times, whether it's to use the restroom or you're restless. You wake up in the morning and you still feel tired after you slept a whole 8, 12 hours. You still feel tired. That's not normal, right? You need a juice detox. Being able to assist your body in getting rid of a lot of the toxins that's been built up for us in our bodies is important. And one of the reasons why we're sluggish, because our bodies do its best detoxification work when we're sleeping. And so if we're not sleeping properly, if we're not getting enough rest, if our hormones are all out of whack, then we're not going to feel rested. We're going to be low energy. We're missing some nutrients. We're missing some minerals in our bodies. Juicing helps us to replenish that. So juicing helps us to not only help detoxify our body, but a juice detox will also overwhelm our body with fresh nutrients and fresh minerals that's going to give us energy. So you want to do a juice fast and a juice detox because your body is going to detox itself regardless. But creating an environment where it can heal faster, more efficiently, and really just do its job more efficiently is beneficial, and you're going to feel it almost immediately. I always tell a story about when I first started juicing. Literally the first time I ever juiced, I just threw a whole bunch of stuff into a juicer, and this one I didn't know what I was doing, and it came out a brown color, but I still drank it. And I always tell people that was the very first night in a long time that I had slept throughout the night, and when I got up, I felt refreshed. It had been years since I had felt that energized after I woke up. And so that made me a believer off the top. I was like, oh yeah, like this thing is real. If I give my body what it needs, I am going to feel better. So if you're sluggish and you have no energy, believe me, a juice detox will absolutely help. Absolutely help. Okay. Number two, you're overweight, or even if you're not overweight by the standard, by the standard definition, but your BMI is high, or you have excess body fat, or you just want to drop a few pounds, juicing is the way to go. Doing a juice detox, even if you're not trying to lose weight, you're naturally going to lose weight because your body is going to detoxify itself from the toxins that's been built up over your whole life while you've been eating so many things, you've been, drinking and living a certain lifestyle. Your body is accumulating a lot of toxins that sometimes contains a lot of carbs, a lot of fat. It contains a lot of, all of these things that keep us inflamed and keep us with a lot of weight. And so a juice detox absolutely will be beneficial if you want to lose weight. And even if you don't, just naturally getting rid of toxins and inflammation will help you to lose pounds, right? And so if you want to lose weight safely, a juice detox is absolutely a way to do that. You can definitely, fuel your body and flush your body with fresh fruit, fresh vegetables, and you will see the weight start to drop off fast. Okay. I've had clients and I've had customers who did the very minimum and basic 3-day detox, and they've lost several pounds in just 3 days. Right. And again, even if that's not your focus, it's still a benefit. Okay. Number three, you're experiencing pain and inflammation. Pain and inflammation can be one of the main causes of disease. When we have inflammation in the body and mucus in the body, we're sick. It's no other way to really put it. And so, in order to get rid of a lot of that pain and inflammation, we need to consume healthier things. Those antioxidants or those free radicals and fruits and vegetables help to fuel us on a cellular level, and that helps to reduce the inflammation that is in our bodies accumulating from all kind of toxic things that we consume. And it's not just food. We experience or consume toxins in every other way, from our water to our air to, the devices and technology that we use to, all of the things that we encounter every single day. None of us are really exempt from it. But the things that we can control, we want to. And so that means consuming healthier things will help us to minimize the amount of inflammation that we experience. That also leads to the pain, and that also leads to the mucus in the body. So we want to absolutely, think about juice detoxing as a way to heal ourselves and make our create a safe space in our body so that our body is not so inflamed, causing other diseases and other illnesses. Okay. Now, those three reasons literally are three reasons to decide to do a juice detox. It's so many different juice detox plans that you can do, but some of the most basic, or one of the most basic juice detoxes that people will do to start out, is a 3-day detox. If you give your body just 72 hours, y'all. 72 hours will make a big difference in the way that you feel, in the way that you see yourself, in the way that you see this wellness journey moving forward. So don't wait on it. Like, you don't have to wait to feel better. We don't have to create this plan and put it on the calendar, you know, planning this holiday around feeling better, when we can just start today. Okay. Cold pressed juices, like made with fruits and vegetables, fresh fruit and vegetables, that aid in accomplishing these three different things, will give you a different perspective on what it means to, just accomplish your wellness goals. And I know in my own personal experience that it only took that one thing, that increase of energy, being able to sleep through the night, like that alone was a game changer for me, y'all, like a game changer. And so it's important for me to let you know, like, juicing can give you that one experience that makes you a believer. Like, okay, I got to keep going on this journey because I've never felt this good. And I'm a firm believer that we really don't know what healthy is or what it feels like until we start to experience it for ourselves, because we've done something different in our journeys. Okay. So, do you want to see improvement in your wellness, your overall wellness? Are you battling with chronic illness? Do you have, chronic inflammation, chronic pain? Are you battling with being overweight and wanting to drop or shed some pounds? Are your hormones out of whack? You feel like you're going through different mood swings. You feel like you can't control, your body changes. Are you having a hard time with daily bowel movements? You can't go to the bathroom, once a day at the very least. But if you're not going to the bathroom, 3 times a day, this is a problem. Okay. Are you battling with some gut health issues, some digestive issues, where you have an acid reflux, or you have a hard time holding things down, or you're gassy, you're constipated? Like, these are reasons to do a juice detox. And if this sounds like you, if this is something that speaks to you, then you should consider doing a juice detox. And if you're not doing a juice detox, once again, incorporating these cold pressed juices into your everyday life, you will slowly and gradually start to see some improvements. And slow change is better than no change. Okay. So this is 3 reasons to do a juice detox, practical ways to do a juice detox. I'm your juice coach, Tia. If you have any questions, hop in my DM or comment below, and I will guide you to the best or more practical solutions for you to complete your juice detox. And I'll be back again with another video real soon.